Hello everyone, welcome to Apps Tutorials. Today we are going to talk about the anchor tag. You may realize that hyperlink is a strong method for surfing web pages and websites. The users can jump from one web page to another without opening another tab or window. The term link is said to be the reference to leap from one page to another, record or form one piece of a similar page to another utilizing a hypertext. Have you any idea what hypertext is? As we have seen earlier, hypertext is any image file, text file, directory, audio file, or other email ID which takes the user to other web page or website. Therefore, we can conclude that the hypertext is any clickable image or text file which takes the user to other website or web page, or any part within a same web page. The hyperlink in HTML is created by using the anchor tag. The syntax of anchor tag is as follows. In this statement, A represents the anchor tag. The href is an important attribute which is used to mark the destination file or URL where the hyperlink will take the user to. And the content between anchor tag represents the hyperlink, which is clickable text or image. There are two types of links or URL that can be declared inside an anchor tag. First is the absolute URL and second is the relative URL. An absolute URL is a URL which consists of our protocol, host and the reference. An example of absolute link is appstutorials.blogspot.com. The second type of link is a relative link. A relative link links the pages that are present within the website directory of the same website. For example, if you connect the page2.html present in the same folder as homepage of my website, the second example links the different part within the same web page. An anchor tag might be present that will take the user directly to the history part, ignoring all the other parts on that page. Let's see some important points that should be remembered while using the anchor tag. Although you can put any content that will act as hypertext, you should always remember to use the content in the text that will reflect the content present inside the link. Also, as many users use screen readers to scroll the website, the alternate text should be included in the image so that users may know what is the purpose of image present on the web page. So, let's move on to our last topic, which is our target attribute in HTML. When you have clicked on links, you often found that some links open on the same web page while some open in a new tab in your web browser. So that happens due to target attribute. The target attribute holds three kinds of values. The first is the underscore itself. It is used to open the hypertext file within the same window or tab which is active in your browser. The second value of target attribute is underscore blank. This opens the link in a new tab or window on your browser screen. The other values that can be inserted using the target attributes are the top and parent, which are used while using the frames in HTML. When the user clicks on hypertext containing these values with target attribute, the hyperlinked file is opened in the browser window, breaking all the frames present on that page. Let's conclude with the following points. First, anchor tag is used for inserting the images. Second, there are two types of link in anchor tag, relative and absolute. The third, the target attribute is used to set the location for opening the link. Thank you. Hope you liked the video and learned something new today. Click the subscribe button to stay updated with our recent videos.